Feeling hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot.
He's bare-chested and banging his chest. Now he runs the opposite way. He runs to the 50. He runs to the 40. The guy is drunk.
Feeling hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most awake gambling show of all time, the most not hungover gambling show of all time, the most just above 500 gambling show of all time. Don't Let Me Get Hot, presented by Fish Face Streams. Streamline the ocean of content. Just an absolute hub of entertainment. Whatever show you want to watch, whatever movie you want to watch, whatever game you want to watch. Do those games have lines available as well? They do. John, do you want to know? Well, shoot, they don't. I wish FCS games came out with their lines earlier, because if you want to know if the My Fish Face app has the Morehead State Eagles versus the Stetson Hatters, they do. Right here. Stetson's right around you, huh?
No,
That's somewhere in Florida. Stetson was one of those schools that they sent out that first letter when you're like a freshman, sophomore in high school, like, hey, come to our school. I'm like, okay, now I know who Stetson is. So yeah, go to fishfacestreams.com or download the My Fish Face app on Apple or Android. Yeah, Fish Face Streams. Streamline the ocean of content. You okay, buddy?
The ocean. Living the dream, buddy. I'm living somebody's fucking dream. I don't know who it is.
Whose?
I don't know. I don't know who would have this dream.
Not mine.
I don't know who would have this dream.
Sure shit, not mine.
Some fucking psychopath.
Oh my god. Hey, so before we get into like football shit, I gotta tell you a story. We started at work. We started doing like a word of the day thing. We were just talking one day,
Raising the morale.
just something to do, you know. I'm just trying. I'm grasping at straws at this point. So my one coworker did it, and she's getting like all these big words right. I download my app, and it gives you a test, right? And so it's like the test is, all right, do you know this word? Yes or no? I was like, no, yes. Yeah, I know that word. No. And so at the end of this test, it gives you a score, and at the beginning it says, all right, the average American score is around a 1,400, and then you click for your score. I got a 1,200 something. So the words I've been getting are just great. They're like refresher words. Guess what today's is? Wednesday.
That's funny.
The day that comes after Tuesday and the day that's before Thursday was the definition.
Wow. Good.
Yesterday's
I'm glad
was,
that you can learn that.
Yesterday's was endurance. The day before that was signify. So we're learning stuff over here.
So when are you taking the SATs again?
I don't know. Do I need to anymore? You couldn't. If I took the ACT right now, I'd get a crisp 15.
I wouldn't try. What do I need
Just
to take a fucking
Christmas
ACT?
tree.
Yeah.
You couldn't
No,
pay me.
those were my least favorite Saturdays. Like in the top 10 of least favorite Saturdays of all time.
It's not a fun day.
When I had to go spend 6.5 hours taking a standardized test.
That would be a good punishment.
That'd be a horrible fucking punishment.
Loser of the month to date gambling competition has to go take the ACT. I don't even want to do that. I don't just the chance of that happening. I want no part of that.
No, not a chance. No, because then I will swan dive off the balcony.
Please don't do that.
If I don't have my weekends, I'm just it's over for me.
Like, hey, go work 44 hours and then wake up smack early on a Saturday morning and go take the ACT.
Take the ACT.
Just sit with a bunch of high schoolers. What is this old motherfucker doing here?
I'm trying to go back to college.
Back to school. back to school. So I forgot who posted which is the better song for college football, Rocky Top or Country Roads? And that got me a thinking. What are your top 5 favorite college football songs? Doesn't matter if it's like run out songs or just, songs that the band plays. Do you have that list?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I added one.
All right. I'm gonna start. I'll give you my 5. You give me your 5. Then I'll go 4. Then you go 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool?
Sure.
All right. My number 5, Jump Around for Wisconsin. This might be the only one that's like a... Well, no, not really. It's just a great song in general, Jump Around. And then you add a million... what's their capacity?
A million. You were right.
Sure, yeah, a million. Yeah. Could you imagine a million people stadium? Just jumping around. I
You were
love
right.
that.
It was a million.
You're right. Million. That's why I have the Word of the Day app that I have. What's your number 5?
I'm gonna go with Enter Sandman, Virginia Tech.
That was my honorable mention.
That was how you start a college football season last year. Coming back from COVID.
Honestly,
Started off with a noon game in Virginia Tech, and they come out the Enter Sandman. It was awesome.
that now I'm thinking about it, that might be like where I picked up my love for college football. Because we grew up NFL more so just because of our parents, but like I think I remember specifically watching Enter Sandman, and I was like, "This is cool." Like that's college football right there.
Yeah.
Yep. My sneaky one, number 4, Won't Back Down for Florida.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Won't back down, baby. A whole crowd screaming that. Pretty cool.
Yeah, anytime you get a whole crowd going. My number 4 is Jump. Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of crowd screaming, do you remember the Avalanche? Was it the Avalanche?
Yes, that did Blink 182. Yes, it was the Avalanche. It was awesome.
I just want to be a part of that one day.
If the
Wherever
Big House did Mr. Brightside every single game, it would be Mr. Brightside.
Is that what they do?
No, but they had an all-time video of the entire crowd singing Mr. Brightside, and like they cut it off like halfway through the chorus, and the stadium just kept going.
I don't know if I ever saw that.
I'll send it to you.
All right, number 3, Country Roads. Great song. Great college football song. Not the best college football song, though. But anytime, you can just say the words Country Roads, and then I'll immediately take me home.
What are we on, 3?
3, yep.
Yeah, I'm going Let the Band Play Neck, Bobby.
Oh, that's...
I hate LSU, but this is like my favorite part of LSU.
I just missed that one.
Oh,
suck that tiger,
bitch. All right, yeah, love that shit.
That's a miss one by me. I didn't even think about that one. All right, I'll give you number 2 and number 1. Number 2, this was like 1A, 1B for me. Because number 2 pretty much takes up the entire state of Alabama. Dixieland Delight.
Yep.
Incredible song. Maybe it's probably a better song than my number 1, which is good old Rocky Top.
Yeah, I have Country Roads and Rocky Top in my top 2.
Which one's number 1?
Probably Country Roads.
Oh, man. Really? Is it just because they play Rocky Top after every, first down?
Yes. Yes. I had to throw Austin out of one of my bars one time because he wouldn't stop playing Rocky Top on the jukebox. I swear to God, he must have played it 50 times. And I said, if you play it one more time, I'm throwing your fucking ass out. And he did it, and I threw him out. Made him watch the game from outside.
Which bar was this at?
The Crab Shack, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. A bunch of, I'm assuming probably like Georgia and Florida fans are sitting there and they're like, well, who the fuck keeps playing Rocky Top?
Well, he did it. He got there for the noon games, and the Tennessee game kicked off at 3:30, and he just kept doing it over, like for the length of 2 straight games.
That's
Like, he was-
hilarious.
Every 4 songs.
How much money did he spend doing that? That's hilarious. Austin, I'm proud of you. That was a good one.
I have an honorable mention. They don't do it anymore, but it was awesome. Gene Chizik era, 3rd quarter going into 4th quarter, when you have that TV timeout, they would play All the Above, and the whole Auburn team would run down in the student section and start partying.
Which one?
Awesome.
What song was it?
All the above, all the
Ooh.
above. Yeah, it was
I
great.
don't remember that one.
Because they always did it during a TV timeout.
Ah, gotcha. God, I love college football. Before we get into our picks, there's a couple futures I wanted to run by you real quick. Georgia is plus 130 to win the national championship.
How they're getting plus money at all. They might.
Exactly.
Well, it's a long season. You get injured and fucked up, but
I mean, Stetson Bennett. Like, if you lose Stetson Bennett, is it really? I mean, he's having a hell of a year, but like
everybody needs to get off Stetson Bennett. The man
him and that
has
fucking
lost
haircut,
one football
man.
game in 2 years and has not led a team within 14 points in fucking
fair.
forever.
It's hard when it's hard. He was a walk on though, huh? And you have 1,000,000 5-stars behind you. All right, and then my other one, Brock Bowers, tight end for Georgia, incredible. Probably gonna be a top 5, top 10 pick in the NFL draft. Plus 10,000 to win the Heisman.
Tight end's not winning the Heisman Trophy, buddy.
Okay, think about it. Incredible player with a quarterback who he didn't wow you, like kind of like how Devonta Smith won because
He
had
wowed
Mac
you,
Jones
buddy.
I know Brock Bowers wows people. He wows me at least.
No, I mean he wows you, but he's not going to put up the numbers Deontay Smith put up. You got too many other weapons on that Georgia team, and he's not really the deep threat. Devontae Smith was the deep threat when Jalen Waddle wasn't there.
Brock Bowers is the threat, other than their 6'8", 280-pound tight end. That, I mean, listen, $10 flyer to win $1,000, not that bad. You think I'm just lighting $10 on fire, don't you?
I do. Yep.
Well,
But I like your style.
Thank you. I like yours too. You want to get on in the card? I got 14 plays.
Yeah, I'm right around there.
I love how we just empty the clip on college football, and then we get to we get to our NFL show, and we're just
I'm
like,
just
I
gun shy.
got like 5 or 6.
Yeah, gun shy.
NFL's
But I
hard.
do kind of like this card, buddy.
I love this card.
I like a lot of teams getting right this weekend.
Let's get on into it. I'll start with my favorite play of the weekend. West Virginia minus 2.5.
Boom! Sign me up. I love that you love it because I love it.
That Neil Brown seat's heating up, boy.
Virginia
I still
Tech's
think
just not good, dude.
do what?
Virginia Tech's just not good.
No, they're not.
And JT Daniels hasn't looked bad.
Country road.
They're
Take
playing
me
at Virginia Tech
home
as center, Sam, man.
to the play. I know, still for West Virginia. Mountain Mama. All right. Sticking with Thursday, I'm gonna give you my favorite play of the weekend. Coastal Georgia State over 63.5. This Coastal defense isn't what it used to be. That defense gave up so far this season 27 points per game to Army, Buffalo, and Gardner Webb. Georgia State lost in a shootout to a terrible Charlotte team, 41-42. And then they also scored 28 on UNC and 14 on South Carolina. So there's going to be just a barrage of points. Give me the over 63.5 Coastal Georgia State.
Yeah, add that to my card.
I love when I get that.
I got it at 61.5. I'm definitely.
It might have dropped. I truth be told, I was typing these up Monday with that gigantic beer at the restaurant I was at.
We have a Mexican restaurant that does giant beers for like $5.25, and it's literally like a fucking 64-ounce beer. I have to pick it up with two hands.
That's like this, just.
It's literally like a big mug. Like you can lift it with the handle, but it's not a good idea.
Your wrist is gonna snap in half.
Yeah,
I want that. Next time I come to Jack's, I want that.
that's fine. We can do that.
All right,
I love
who
that
you got?
place. Are we moving on to Saturday?
I think there's a Friday. I got a Friday night. This is a Friday night game, and it's a ratty line.
There's
Give me
a lot of rat lines
Syracuse.
out here.
There's a lot of rat lines. Syracuse -10 against UVA. Why is this only 10?
Is
UVA
it in the Carrier Dome?
I think it's. Let me look. I'm going off my notes. I'm not going off the.
No, it's not in the Carrier Dome.
It's not. Still, UVA's a
Well,
not
we just
good. No,
doubled that
it
too.
is in the Carrier Dome, buddy boy. It's -9 now. Actually, doesn't make me feel good, but
I'll put it on my card.
yeah, ratty. But I'm taking the cheese. My favorite play of the weekend.
Suck on that cheese. Suck on it. I've already added 2 picks from you. I'm keeping track of this, motherfucker. You're gonna owe me ones. I'm getting in your hole here.
You're a foxhole guy, right?
I am a foxhole guy, and it doesn't
climb
take
my
a whole
hole.
lot to talk me into a pick.
Twist my arm. All right. So yeah, you might have to check me on these lines because
I got over
I'm going
61.5, and then I have Syracuse -9.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm gonna give you my favorite play of the weekend.
Every play you have given out right now.
I don't know what
is
you're
your
talking about.
favorite fucking play.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm taking Maryland +16 is what I had written it down at. No, really. Michigan has played nobody.
And
They
they
played
dominated nobody.
and guess
And
who? They're
Maryland, guess what, is nobody.
they play probably 3 of the bottom 10 teams in this country. UConn, Hawaii, who is terrible, and Colorado State. That's all Michigan's played.
And they beat them by a combined 200 points.
Yeah, which they should. They absolutely
Yeah.
should. This is their
I
first
don't
test.
see Maryland showing out. It's
Do you know
not a
who
test.
Maryland's quarterback? Do you know who that is?
No.
You're gonna.
Is he a
flip.
turtle?
He's Tua's brother,
Tua
Tall-
Tagovailoa?
Talia Tunguvailoa,
Talia Tagovailoa.
who played last season.
He's been there for a minute, isn't
Yeah, this is his I think this is his senior year. But I mean, give me this fighting Scott Van Pelt. They keep this within the number. I'm not saying they win, but they keep it within the number. This is Michigan's first test. Let's see if they can. Let's see if they're that good.
If we're in Baltimore, maybe this is a different story, but in the big house, they're going to hang a huge number on Maryland.
It's up to +17 now.
17. Yeah, I'll even give you
Even
an extra
better.
point, and you won't even cover it.
Even better.
All right, since we're finally getting into Saturday here, I'm taking this one because I'm not going into the noon slate with fucking Wake Forest. Give me Clemson -7. I don't love it at all, but I don't like Wake Forest, and I think Clemson puts a number on them today or Saturday. I wish it was fucking Saturday, not Thursday.
I would. Clemson defense is that might be their best defense of all time.
Yeah, and if fucking Wake Forest runs like the read option,
I like Sam Hartman, but I stayed away. I don't trust Clemson, and I don't
know.
trust
That Clemson defensive
Wake Forest.
line is going to shut Wake Forest down completely. I think Clemson handles them.
I'm staying away. I lean over, but again, that defense is solid. My first play of Saturday, my favorite play of the weekend, Iowa State -2.5 against Baylor.
I stayed away.
Lower ranked favorite. Gimme. Baylor, not the 17th best team in the country, and that's what they're ranked at. So auto play for me because it's a lower ranked favorite.
This actually might be one of my favorite plays of the day. I am taking Kansas minus 7.5 against Duke. Duke has played nobody, and they've looked bad, and Kansas has looked extremely good.
I wouldn't say Duke's looked bad. They got a good quarterback, and they've beaten. They're 3-0, aren't they?
They're 3-0, but it's a different kind of 3. I would say it's a different kind of 3-0.
Yeah, I lean Duke,
Duke's
but
played Temple, Northwestern, and I don't even know what that school is. North Carolina A&T, maybe.
I mean, Temple and Northwestern aren't. That's not Michigan's schedule. They've beaten better teams than Michigan has.
Yeah, but come on, buddy.
All right, I'm sticking with the noon slate here for my favorite play of the weekend.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
The wagon of death, the University of Georgia Bulldogs, first half minus 29.5 against Kent State, who is not a good team at all. 35-0 at halftime. This is bloodbath.
Yeah. That big number scared me, which it shouldn't with Georgia, but it does.
They would have covered. I forgot who they played last week, but they didn't cover because they
played South Carolina, and they did cover.
Oh, I didn't bet I'm thinking of a different team. Never mind.
I already said I was on Michigan minus 17 against Maryland. I also like TCU going on the road to SMU minus 2.5. I don't know why this one's kind of a gut shot here.
I'm on the same thing. Sonny Dykes has to beat SMU.
Yeah,
that is a bad rivalry. They fucking hate each other. And then on top of that, TCU just swipes their coach from them last year. So great color game too, by the way.
Yeah, that would be a great
that
color
purple
game.
Versus the SMU jerseys. They figured that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Horned Frogs win by. What's the Horned Frogs? This.
I don't know.
Horned Frogs by 30.
Horned Frogs up.
Do you have anything on the rest of the noon slate?
No, that's it for me.
I'll give you a lean here. Louisville minus 14.5 against USF. I'm like to see it come down, but we'll see. You're not no Auburn minus 7 here. Nothing.
Oh, absolutely not. I don't know if I'll bet on Auburn the rest of the season.
Buddy,
unless we're getting double digits LSU coming to town, then I'll bet it. But we're not going to get double digit points at home.
Buddy, you might. Y'all are that bad.
LSU's not that good. When Georgia comes to town, yeah, we'll get double digit points, but we're not getting double digit points against fucking LSU.
I need you to mentally prepare yourself to lose to Missouri.
I will not.
And Harsin being gone.
I will
by
not.
Monday.
I will not do that.
You're not gonna. Okay.
I will not. I will not accept that.
All right. You're a heart attack. I know you're on this play with me. My absolute favorite play of the weekend.
If I could fucking catch you, I would. I would fucking beat the shit out of you right now.
Do it. Let's go.
Just fucking kill me. End it.
Rocky Top.
How did this
You will always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top. Woo! Tennessee minus 10.5. No, you're not.
Robert,
what?
How long have we been watching football here, buddy? 10.5 in a rivalry game. I know, you know for a fact that Florida was looking way ahead last week. They were staring at Tennessee. They probably worked Tennessee all fucking week last week. I get it. The Gators go as Richardson goes, but 10.5 is a big number for this kind of game.
Huge number.
And if you go historically with these fucking two, let's just go to the last 5 games they've played each other. Florida's won 38-14, 31-19, 34-3, 47-21, 26-20.
You drive a hard bargain, buddy boy. I'm floundering at this point.
This is one of those games, Robert, that if Tennessee dominates Florida and wins and covers, sure, I'll eat this one. You proved it to me. You're the second best team in the East, and it's undisputed. But 10.5 in a rivalry game, not a chance.
I'm switching. Go Gator. I won't back down.
I also like the over here.
Baby.
I like the over 62.5.
Yeah, actually, I might. Was it 62?
62.5.
All right. Over. I'm off the spread. Give me the over. Over 62.
Yep.
That's
too much. That's too much, man. I mean, I reconsider it at, I'd say probably
single digit.
7.5, 8.5. I
no way it's
rethink about
dropping
it.
that far down.
But 10.5, dude. This is a tight game. This is, once again, it's one of those ones. If Tennessee blows them out, roll Tennessee into the top 5, and we'll see when they go to Athens at the end of the year.
Yeah, prove a game. All right, my next play is it's really my favorite play of the weekend. North Carolina -1.5 against Notre Dame. Notre Dame is not good. Their offense is atrocious. Drake May for North Carolina, he might be an upgrade over Sam Howell. UNC's defense is god awful, but Notre Dame's offense is way worse than their defense is bad. So give me the Tar Heels -1.5. I think they win by 2 touchdowns. I think it's not even close.
Nice. I do like that play, but I don't think I'm going to add it. Here's one that I love. Give me the over 58 JMU at App State. I think this is a fucking barn burner. I think this goes.
I'd put that down as well.
I think this goes like 32-30.
I started typing that out, and I think I backed out of it.
You couldn't spell JMU.
The only reason I think I stayed away is because JMU really hasn't played. I mean, they played Middle Tennessee State and then whoever the fuck NFS is. I've seen that logo and that school like for the last 4 years now, and I have never just tried to figure out who that was. They're green. It looks like they have yellow on the top of them. I have no idea who NFS is. So I mean, they've scored 44 points in Middle Tennessee, which is a decent win.
And they scored 63 against North Fresno State. I don't fucking know.
One day, I'll report back. That's my homework assignment: is figure out whoever NFS is. Yeah, I'm staying away from that game. I do think I was gonna take JMU because App State coming off the biggest weekend in program history with probably the most iconic play so far of the season with that Hail Mary, like kind of a come back down type of game.
Or that fucking safety that got overturned in the Texas-Alabama game.
That was a safety.
How? I don't even want to get into it.
Alabama gets
how that's targeting.
Call.
I'll never know in my entire life.
Well, that safety, he's down.
Let me write down the definition of targeting, and it has nothing to do with incidental leg contact to the head. He didn't fucking line up and punt his head. He fucking tackled him with his crotch.
It's funny to see like the national.
That's a classic Nick Saban call right there.
It's funny to see like
nobody in the world would have called that targeting except fucking that guy.
Fuck no. It's funny to see the national like people that don't always follow the SEC be like, "Wow, Alabama's sure getting a lot of calls." Like, yeah, no fucking shit. Like it's been happening since 2008. Like it's just
they're trying
how
to
it
keep
is.
Nick Saban in this coaching job as long as possible,
Yeah,
and do whatever it takes to get him.
I'm so numb to it at this point.
Yep. You expect it. That's exactly.
Yeah.
As soon as I put in my bet on Texas at like this middle of the third quarter, I gave up on my Alabama bet and just started rooting for Texas. And I was like, as soon as I placed that, I'm like, this is a classic spot that Alabama gets the ball last and fucking kicks a field goal as time expires.
Yep, exactly. Who do you got next?
I actually really like this one. UCF in the bounce house -20.5 against Georgia Tech. They're going to hang a big number on a bad Power 5 Georgia Tech team.
Yeah, I don't hate that, especially coming
What's his fucking name? McKenzie? It's not Milton anymore.
No,
Plumlee.
Yeah, John Rice Plumlee from Ole Miss.
Yeah,
hell of a player too. He's like the Nick Marshall type.
Yeah, he's looked really good. They just that LSU game, their offense just or not LSU, that Louisville game, their offense just went to fucking sleep in the second half, dude.
Yeah, well, that's Gus Malzahn's offense.
He takes just classic Gus taking the fucking foot off the pedal.
Yep. If you're Georgia State, do you go after Deion Sanders?
Deion's not going anywhere but Florida State or an SEC school.
No, dude. Yeah, no. Have you seen what he said about FSU?
Yeah, but Florida State will throw a bag at him.
I don't know. Deion.
They fucked up.
They fucked up. They fucked up. Even though Mike Norvell.
And that's why they have to throw a bag at him to get him.
I don't know if that can be. Deion's got plenty of money. I think he can pick and choose. Auburn might be the play.
I would love for Deion to come
right
to
by
Auburn.
Atlanta. Oh my god, yeah,
I would love for Deion to come to Auburn. But I'm not. It's the Harsin era isn't over yet, Robert.
The what?
The Harsin era isn't over yet. We just need to find a quarterback.
It's over.
We just need a quarterback.
It's over.
All I really want is a quarterback.
All right, my wasn't listening to anything you just said.
All right.
My next play, really my favorite play of the weekend. Georgia Southern -9.5 against Ball State, who is a terrible MAC team. And what do we know about the Sun Belt? They are way better than the MAC. And Georgia Southern's got a decent ball club now. They got Clay Helton took over from USC. He's their head coach now. They're finally running like a normal offense. They're not running that fucking triple option anymore. I think the triple option's out of, unless it's other than Navy and Army, almost out of football. So I actually really do love this play. Give me Georgia Southern -9.5.
So I don't know how this got on my card, but I like it. So I'm taking the under 56.5 Arkansas State at Old Dominion.
Yeah, how did that get on your
I
card?
don't know, but I'm taking it. I like it.
Do you have? Are you Moon Knight? Are you like changing personalities and you're a shark better on your other
Maybe,
one?
man. Maybe. I watched classic day at the bar on, I think it was Tuesday. Jess had a bunch of shit she was doing. She wasn't getting home till like 8. So when I got off, I went up and had a few with my buddy at the bar. And I walked in, it was just me and another lady and my buddy who's the bartender. So we just watched the entire hangover at the bar.
I need to go rewatch that movie. I haven't watched it in a while.
It is
Classic.
it is an all-timer, dude.
Where would you rank that in like our
Comedies? No, 1, 2.
in like our
Superbad.
generation? Do you think Superbad's number 1?
1, 2 with Superbad hangover. Yeah.
Where's Talladega Nights on that one?
Probably
Step
in the
Brothers.
top. Probably, yeah. I would say I think Step Brothers over Talladega Nights. But I just remember so vividly those two movies. I've almost never in my entire life laughed that hard in a movie theater. Like The Hangover, I thought I was gonna piss my pants. I was laughing so hard.
We would just sit. You and I would just sit around and quote Superbad and just laugh our asses off forever.
It's still fucking.
Fuck you,
hilarious.
Fogel.
People don't forget.
All right.
Dressed like Aladdin.
All right, hold on. It's for me. Step Brothers number 1. No. Talladega Nights number 1. Just because I love to quote it.
Yeah.
Step Brothers number 2, Superbad 3, Hangover 4. And then I don't know who 5 is.
40-Year-Old Virgin. That's probably 3 for me.
Wedding Crashers.
That's in the top 5.
Wedding Crashers. You lock it up.
It means he wants crab cakes.
We're
running play 45.
Yeah, all right, let's go. My favorite play of the day: Texas A&M minus 1.5 against Arkansas. Lower ranked favorite. Give me all day. Arkansas is not the 10th best team in this country. They're just not.
I don't know, man.
Texas A&M switched. They got Haynes King out of there. Max Johnson looked a little bit better.
But they're still running that same fucking offense.
I know, but Haynes King was not the guy. I think this is a close. I'm not saying they blow them out because I don't think A&M's as extreme. They're just way better than Arkansas is. But I mean, I think Aggies win by a field goal here. So give me the 1.5.
Yeah, I'm on the other side. I like Arkansas to get right. I think the exact same reasoning I like Florida. They were way looking ahead to Texas A&M last week. And I think they get this offense rolling and they beat them. What was I looking up here?
All right.
A&M. A&M fucking – I love that they beat Miami. They cover the spread, and they only move up like a spot.
Right. There it is. All right. Get ready for this one. Hold your nose. Iowa, Rutgers, under 34.5. These two offenses are disgusting. Do not watch. I'm not going to watch this game. I'm just going.
I don't know if anybody's going to watch it.
34
Iowa fans.
34.5.
It actually went down. It was 35 yesterday.
You have to take this under.
Or you take it as a personal challenge. And you bet the over.
No,
It's a
cannot.
personal challenge here. We're going to scrape and crawl with field goals and safeties to 35 points.
This is going to be the final score will be 5-3.
5-3. I think it's more like 14-10.
Yeah, fuck you, whatever. Under 34.5. I got 2 more left.
I got 3 left.
Okay, you go ahead.
I like the over 57, Wisconsin at Ohio State. I think Ohio State beats the shit out of them, but I think Wisconsin can at least move the ball, probably put 14 points on the board. And
garbage time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wisconsin's kind of taking a step back here.
Yeah, big time. And with the Black Unis, they better show out.
True. All right, this one I still don't know. You know what? No, I am doing it. Oklahoma minus 12.5 against Kansas State. Why is this so low?
Are you taking the cheese?
This is the rattiest line of the weekend, and I'm taking it. I don't understand. The more I talk about it, I mean, Kansas State just lost to Tulane. They beat the shit out of Missouri, but Missouri's not. Can we just kick Missouri out of the SEC? And then South Dakota State, they beat 34-0. I don't know. Oklahoma's kicked the shit out of everybody.
Fuck it, I'm taking the cheese. Was it 12?
12.5.
Yeah, add it.
It's so ratty. We're doing this to ourselves, but I cannot take Kansas State plus 12.5 here at home in Norman. No.
Where's my Wazoo pick?
All right, and I'll give you my last play.
Okay.
This is I'm reading between the lines here. Give me the Oregon State Beavers plus 6 at home against USC.
Don't hate that.
USC is so public. It's like 80% public. Give me the Beavers, who are not a bad football team at all.
Yeah. No, and you're going to Beaver Stadium, so it's not Beaver Stadium, that's Penn State.
I don't know what where Reser Stadium, whatever that means.
whatever that means. Sure.
Hey, guess what network it's on?
Pac-12 network.
Pac-12 network.
On
Where
the
can you
Fubu.
watch Pac-12 network, John?
I would have to go to Fish Face Streams to figure that out.
You sure would. Who else you got?
All right, I have 3 left. One, I don't know how it didn't get added to my card earlier, but I'm taking Washington State plus the 7 at home.
Wazoo.
This is Bo Nix had his good week last week. He's going to have a bad week this week.
Add it to my card. Wazoo's not a bad football team either.
Nope. And yeah, just
I
Bo Nix on the
love
road
that.
just is historically not great.
Yes. All right. I love that. I'm typing that down before I forget.
Yeah, and then
What's the points on that?
It's 7.
Okay.
I like North Carolina State minus 38.5 against UConn. UConn is dog shit. You could have probably put this at 45.5, and I wouldn't have bet it. And then my last one is Charlotte at South Carolina over 68. Charlotte has no defense. South Carolina's looking to get back. I like that to go over 68.
We just went the whole show and I forgot to put the ticker on.
Classic you.
Whoopsie. Do you got anything else? I love this board. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I like a lot of these picks.
I need to get this upstairs like ready to roll, so I can just never leave.
So, how do you feel about being left out of the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique?
Not gonna lie, I've enjoyed myself a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging in. I'm just hanging out. You know.
Watching porn on the big screen. I know how it is. I know what you're doing over there, you fucking
I
fiend.
know what you're doing.
You don't have to lie to me. You don't lie to America. They know what you're doing.
Pepperidge Farm. No,
Pepperidge
that doesn't
Farm
work.
knows.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. All right, rank. All right, Family Guy, South Park. No, we already did this. Family Guy, South Park, and American Dad. We did this. We did this last week.
Yes,
Never mind.
we did this already.
Never mind. All right. Do you have anything else? We're running a little long in the tooth now.
I don't know.
Our college football
we've gone
shows,
longer.
we just go, and then NFL, we're like, I mean, I don't know. Give me whoever the Colts are playing.
That's a good one.
Well, that was Don't Let Me Get Hot. Everybody have a glorious college football weekend. Follow us on Twitter at Don Let Me Get Hot and on Instagram at Don't Let Me Get Hot, HAWT. Please like and subscribe, rate and review. Help the boys out. Go give Fish Face Streams a follow at Fish Face Streams on all social platforms. And I love you guys so much. You're the best. Love you.